Okay, Pooja, you are staying with grade 10 English medium second term paper discussion. So today I'm going to discuss a model paper with you, and also I will give you the marking scheme of the paper and also some past papers and marking schemes as well. And also, Pooja, I know there are some new students here who have joined our classes as the first day is today. And also I will explain about our classes from here seminar as well. Right. So we shall go to the first question. And if you have any problems while I'm doing the seminar, you can ask me and I will turn on your mic and we can interact and learn. Turn on the chat. Putha, how are you? How are you? Hmm? Tell me. Yeah, okay. All is, all is well. Okay, shall we go for the discussion? Put new to the chat if you're a new student. Put new to the chat if you are a new student. Okay, of the chat. All right, so many new students, right? Okay. Right, let's see the first question. Annual assessed value of a house is equal to 25,000. Annual rates of 6% should be paid for it. So find the amount that should be paid as the rates. Right. So Bhuta, you can understand 6% is the so per 100, if it is 100, you have to pay 6 rupees, right? So how much it is for 25,000? You have to find 6% of 25,000. Per 100 it is 6, so how much for 25,000? So what's the answer? Sorry. 6 into 25. And another 0 here. So 1,500 rupees. 1,500 rupees. It's an easy question. We shall go to the next question. Put find the perimeter of the sector. Find the perimeter of the sector, right? So you already know the perimeter of the sector we can get from this equation, 2r plus arc length. Arc length is equal to theta over 360 into 2 phi r. Okay. How this equation comes with you already know perimeter means total outer boundary distance of a closed plane figure. Total outer boundary distance means radius r plus r is arc length, right? If the angle of the sector is theta, so theta over 360 into 2 phi r. If it is 360, 2 phi r, so how much it is for theta? Right, we can substitute the values that here you can understand. If I want, I can take 2r out. Kannat puluwan. Hari. Atau mehemu dana puluwan. 2 into 7 plus 90 over 360 into 2 phi r. There are 4 90s for 360. Right? Right. So 14 plus 1 into 1 into 11 into 1. 11. So 11 over 1 means 11. So answer should be 25 centimeters. Answer should be 25 centimeters. Let's go to the third question. Uda, so you already know about the cross multiplication, right? If you have A over B is equal to C over D, I can cross multiply. A into D should be equal to B into C. That is the cross multiplication. Right? So here, denominator of any whole number is 1, right? So in here, 2x into 2, that means 2 into x or x into 2, whatever. X into 2 should be equal to 4 into 1. Right? So 2x is equal to 4. If I want to make x as a subject, I have to divide this side of the equation by 2. If you divide one side of the equation by 2, definitely you have to divide the other side of the equation by 2. So x is equal to 2. And also, right, we could do this easier, right? I think like I divide both sides of the equation by 2. How many 2's for 2? 1. How many 2's for 2? Cross multiply. X into 1 x, 1 into 2, 2. Okay. Both are correct. Shall we move to the next question? Shall we move to the next question? We shall move to the next question. Write the other elements that should be equal to the triangle ABC and PQR be congruent. Write the relevant case of congruency. So here you can understand that two sides are equal. Here this side is equal to this side is equal to this side is equal to this side. So you already know about the SAS case, side angle side case, right? If two sides and the included angle of those two sides, what do you mean by the included angle? The included angle of these two sides is this. Sorry. But that should be equal to this, right? In order to become congruent from SAS case, angle side, that angle should be included angle of the two sides that are equal, right? So write the other elements that should be equal. So I can say angle ACB should be equal to angle QRP or PRQ. It doesn't matter here, BCA, it doesn't matter. So what is the relevant case of congruency? SAS case. SAS case. So this is the answer. Average speed of a vehicle is 40 kilometers per hour. Find the time it takes for the vehicle to travel 200 kilometers. Right? So you already know, so we can find the average speed. Right? Total distance traveled over total time taken, right? Okay. So average speed is 40 kilometers per hour. Here it is 200 kilometers. Find the time taken. They all are kilometers. Hours in the kilometers per hour, make a kilometer, right? So answer should comes from hours. So I can cross multiply. 40x equal to 200. Or I can make I divide both the sides by 10. I divide both the sides by 4. How many 4s? 1. How many 4s? 5. Now cross multiply x into 1 x, 1 into 5, 5. So x is equal to 5, so 5 hours. Yeah, generally, you know, speed is equal to distance over time, right? So if you cross multiply, st is equal d, right? D into 1, here denominator is 1, right? If I want to make t as the subject, t is equal d over s. Distance is 200 kilometers. Average speed is 40 kilometers per hour. Answer is 5 hours. Okay, but I find the factors. I have to find the factors of x squared minus x minus 6. The first step is, Puta, you have to take the product of the first term and the last term. First term is x squared, last term is minus 6. So the product of the first term and the last term is minus 6x squared. So now I need to find two factors of minus 6x squared, which gives the sum as the middle term, minus x. And also I shall remind you about the sign conversion. Plus into plus, it is plus. Minus into minus, it is plus. You can remember this as if you multiply same signs, it is plus. Plus into minus, it is minus. Minus into plus, it is minus. If you can remember this as, if you multiply different signs, it is minus. Right. So here you can write is then 3x into x, right? 3x into 2x, 6x squared. Here minus x, no? So I put minus here and I put plus here. Then when you take the sum of the minus 3x and plus 2x, answer is minus x, no? The product of these two terms is minus 6x squared. Minus into plus minus, 3 into 2, 6, x into x squared. Now I write the middle term, right, in terms of those two factors. So minus x, I can write it as minus 3x plus 2x minus 6. It doesn't matter whether you switch the 2x and minus 3x. Huh? Same answer comes. So I take here, then x is a common term for the first two terms. No, so I can take x out like this. Here I can take 2 out like this. Right? So you can understand now x minus 3 is a common factor for both the terms. So I take it out. So x here plus 2 here. So I have factorized x squared minus x minus 6 as x minus 3 into x plus 2. Turn on the chat. Put yes to the chat if you could understand each and everything I discussed with you so far. If you have any problems, put problem to the chat. Then I can turn on your mic. Shimron Nenual. All right. Let's turn on the mic for the Shimron Nenual. Yes, Shimron, tell me what's the problem that you have?
Sir, in the congruency case, what is the reason for the included angle to be equal?
No, they are asking. No, Buddha, they are asking, write the other element that should be equal. Can you understand what I'm saying? They are asking. Then here we know two sides are equal. Then also we can say the other side should be equal as well. SSS case එක එහෙම පුළුවන්ද බයි? ඕන වර BC. දැන් මෙයා මේ එහෙනම් මම AB side A තව කියන්න පුළුවන් ඕනනම් AB equal to PQ කියලා. නේද පුතා? එහෙම වුණොත් case එක වෙන්නේ SSS.
Yes, sir, but we have to add the reason include in the brackets when we write the answer, no, sir?
Yeah, they are asking the question, Pute, on there are two triangles. Two sides are equal. What is the other element that should be equal in order to become congruent? Can you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Okay, sir.
yeah. Both the case.
Okay.
මේකත් හරිය. ඔයා AB PQ equal කියවනම් all three sides are equal. SSS case side. But also we can take SAS case, but the angle should be the included angles, equal angles. Can you understand?
Yes, sir. So the both cases are applicable, no?
Yeah, both answers are correct. They are asking what is the other element should be equal in order to become congruent, right?
Okay, sir. Got it, sir.
All right. Let's go to the seventh question. Right. There are three angles. Are the angles x, 2x, and 75 are the angles of a triangle. Find the magnitude of the largest angle of it. Right. Puta, we already know sum of interior angles of a triangle is equal to 180. So I can say x plus 2x plus 75 is equal to 180 because sum of all interior angles of a triangle is equal to 180. We already know that. So find x. X plus 2x, it is 3x. So Buddha, 3x plus 75 degrees, it should be equal to 180. Now I have to make x as the subject. Let me teach you something here, Buddha. It is very special for you, whether you neither. Buddha, if you have a linear equation like this, for example, then x plus 2 is equal to 3. What we do in order to make x as a subject, this 2 is a disturb. Because of that, I subtract 2 from this side. If you subtract 2 from this side, you have to definitely subtract 2 from other side according to the axioms, right? Plus 2 minus 2 becomes 0, x plus 0, x is equal. අන්තිම result එක වෙන්නේ මොකද්ද? X is equal to 3 minus 2 නේ. Just forget this step. I have switched the side. මේ plus 2 ගේ side එක මාරු කරපුවාම එයාගේ sign එක මාරු වෙනවා කියලා හිතන්න පුළුවන්. දැක්කද? It is very important, that knowledge. You can think like that. So here also Buddha, 3x rather than subtracting 75, එහෙම හිතනකොට වඩා say plus 75 switch the side. When it switch the side, this sign changes. The negative positive negative. So negative 75. Right? So it is 105. 105 degrees. So 3x is equal to 105, Jyoti. I want to find x. So this 3 is a disturb, so I want to eliminate that. In order to eliminate this 3, I divide this side of the equation by 3. If you divide this side of the equation by 3, you have to divide this side of the equation by 3 as well. How many 3s for 10? 3. 3 into 3, 9. 1 left, 15, 5. So x is equal to 35. Right. So what are the angles? Bude? One angle is x. Right? X means 35 degrees. One angle is 35 degrees. One angle is 2x. 2x means with a twice of 35, right? Twice of 35 is 70. So other angle is 75. So what is the largest angle? So the largest angle out of 35, 70 and 75, 75. They're asking the largest angle. Right. Easy question. These concepts you have to learn, right? Okay. Okay, so Buddha, let's go to the next question. Right. Find the least common multiple of 4x squared and 6xy. Because most of the students still do not feel what do you mean by the least common multiple. What is that, Kela? For example, like what do you mean by least common multiple? Then, for example, if you want to find the least common multiple of 4 and 6, right? So tell me, what are the multiples of 4? What are the multiples of 4? 4 into 1, 4 into 2, 4 into 3, sorry, 4 into 4, 4 into 5, 20, 24, like that. Okay, what are the multiples of 6? 6, 12, 18, 24. Okay, what are the common multiples of 4 and 6? Common multiples here you can see 12 is a common multiple. 24 is a common multiple. 20, 12, 24, and if you write more, you have more things, right? You can write more. About the 48, right. So what is the least common multiple? Least value of common multiples, 12. 12 is the least common multiple. Now you can understand. And also, Puta, the other general meaning. What do you mean by factor? Factor කියන එක දන්නවද මොකක්ද කියලා? Factor එකක් කියන්නේ. Then for example, factors of 6. All the numbers that I can divide 6 without remainders. හරි. පුතේ හරිද බලන්න. 4 සහ 6 මේ දෙන්නගෙන්ම බෙදෙන කුඩාම කෙනා තමයි ඔය LCM එක වෙන්නේ. The least number which is divisible by 4 and 6 is the LCM of 4 and 6. And now you have the understanding. What do you mean by the LCM? Okay, so in this situation, when you have to find the LCM of algebraic terms and algebraic expressions, algebraic terms, and what you have to do? Algebraic terms, what you have to do? Then 4x squared, right? You have to write Puta. Then 4x squared, there is a numerical part in 4. 4 write in terms of prime numbers. It is very easy, 4. Divide by prime numbers. The first prime number is 2. 2 is still divisible by 2. So 4 I can write as 2 to the power 2 or into x to the power 2. Now in this column I write only the powers of 2. In this column I only write the powers of x. Okay, 6xy. Numerical part is 6. In terms of prime numbers, is this divisible by the first prime number 2? Yes, 3. It's still divisible by 2? No. Then go to the next prime number, 3. Yes. So 2 into 3. So I write that 2 to the power 1 into 3 to the power 1. Mama tahu column meka open karan. That column I write only the powers of 3. Hurry, 2 to the power 1 into 3 to the power 1, 6. Hurry. Then x to the power 1. I write in the column of x. I open a new column for y to the power 1. Right. So what is the LCM? Take the highest term which has the highest power. Then 2 term which has the highest power, 2 to the power 2. Take the term which has the highest power of x to the power 2. Take the term which has the highest power. 3 to the power 1. Here y to the power 1. So the answer is for the 2 to the power 2 means 4. 4 into 3, 12. 12 x squared y. Right to the power 1 means y. So that is the LCM. That is the LCM. You can do that in this method as well. Then 4x squared, 6xy. Right. I divide by prime numbers. What is the first prime number? 2. At least one of these terms divisible by 2? Yes, why not? Are there any term at least one term divisible by 2? Yes, ne. මෙයා ඉන්නානේ. X squared. This is not divisible by 2. Just write that term as it is. Are there any number divisible by 2? No. Next prime number 3. Are there any? Yes. May I not write that itself? So here xy. Now x here y. තවත් x එකෙන් බෙදනා ඉන්නද 1y. දැන් x ගන්නේ දැන් ආයි y එකේ 1 1 එනකම් කරගෙන යනවා. දැන් මේ ටික multiply කරනවා. 2 into 2 4 4 into 3 12 x squared y. Both the methods you can take, but I recommend you to do the first method. Let's say when a computer worth 80,000 rupees was imported, the 12,000 rupees had to pay it as the custom duty. Find the percentage of the custom duty charged. Okay, so I can understand per 80,000 rupees, how much we have to pay as the custom duty? 12,000. Per 80,000, 12,000. So how much? 400. Charata acharana mecharata kucharata. Right. Here I can divide 120 by 8. තව නෝක simplify කරන 4 ඒවා 2යි 4 ඒවා 30යි. 15. So 15%. 15%. Let's go to the next question. Let's simplify this, Buddha. Here you can understand denominators are different, right? 9, 3. So here we have to get the LCM of 9 and 3. So here you can see 3 is a factor of 9. So it doesn't matter here. So 2x over 9 plus x over 3, right? Now, yeah, here 2x over 9 plus, Puta, I can convert this 3 to 9 by multiplying 3. Then you need to multiply this x by 3 as well, numerator by 3 as well, right? So here 3 into 3, 9, right? All right. So 2x plus 3x. So the answer is 5x over 9. 5x over 9. Let's see the 11th question. From the following statement, selected and underline the correct statements in every parallel. Let me remind about the features of a parallelogram. Features of parallelogram. Puta, what do you mean by parallelogram? Parallelogram means a quadrilateral which is their opposite sides are parallel. Which is their opposite sides are parallel. Puta, in a parallelogram, opposite sides are equal. Opposite sides are equal. Opposite angles are equal. Opposite sides are equal. Opposite angles are equal. Sorry. Area of the parallelogram is bisected by diagonals. The area of the parallelogram bisected by diagonals from this diagonal and this diagonal as well. And also, Buddha, and also diagonals bisect each other. You can මේ diagonal එකෙන් මේ diagonal එක bisect වෙනවා. හරි. මේ diagonal එකෙන් මේ diagonal එක bisect වෙනවා. In every parallelogram, opposite sides are equal. This is correct. In every parallelogram, diagonals are equal in length. එහෙම කියන්න බෑ අපිට. Rhombus එක yes, but not in a parallelogram. In every parallelogram, diagonals bisect the area of the parallelogram. In every parallelogram, diagonals bisect the area of the parallelogram. Yes. A and C. A and C. So let's see. A card is selected randomly from a pack of 8 cards marked as A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H on its faces. Find the probability that the selected card be in a vowel. So what is the sample space? What do you mean by sample space? Set of all probable outcomes. Okay. But if I take the event A, be in a vowel. So what are the elements of A? You can ganna card එක vowel එකක් වෙන්නේ. A, E, I, O, U. මේ vowels කියන්නේ A ඉන්නවා, A, E ඉන්නවා, A, E, I, O, U. ඔය නෑනේ. හරි. Right. So what is the probability of the event A? PA is equal to NA over NS. NA means number of elements of the set A. NS means number of elements of the sample space. So 2 over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 over 8 is the answer. And also, Buddha, මෙයා simplest form එකෙන් තිබුණත් උත්තරේ හරි. Then 2 over 8 තිබ්බත් හරි. So I can write this as 1 over 4 නේ. How many 2's 4 2 1? How many 2's 4 8 4? I can also write it as 1 over 4. So it doesn't matter whether you put the answer as 2 over 8. Answers are correct. In a straight line, intercept is -1. අපි දන්නවා straight line. What is the general equation of a straight line? Y equal mx plus c. M is the gradient. M is the gradient and c is the intercept. Sorry. So what is the intercept? Intercept is -1 and the gradient is half. So what is the equation of the straight line? They're very, very easy, no? Y equal mx plus c. So y equal, what is m? M is half. Half x plus, what is c? C is -1. Right. So y is equal half x plus into minus minus, right? Half x කියන එක x over 2 කියලා ලියන්නත් පුළුවන් නේ. ඒව දන්නවනේ නැද්ද? දැන් පුතේ half into x. හරි. දැන් මෙයා x over 1 කියලා ලියන්න පුළුවන් 1 into x x 2 into x over 2 minus 1 කියලා ලියන්න පුළුවන්. Turn on the chat. Put yes to the chat if you can understand. Do you have any problems? Let's see the chat. Okay. Pudha, let me explain about our classes as well. So this is the timetable of our class. Normally our theory class time in live classes you can interact with me and learn properly. Each and every month we send our tutorials to your home free of charge, right? So our class fee is 2000 rupees per month. Live class is on Sunday 1:30 to 3:30 p.m. If you miss the live class, you can come to the repeat Monday 6:30 to 8:30, or else you can watch class recordings from my website. Let me show you the website, Pudha. After you come to our classes, right, you have to create an account. You have to create an account in our website. After you create an account in our website, right, when you log into your classes, right, you can watch all the class recordings and everything here. All right. Right. Pudha, if you want to continue our classes and also you are receiving the tutorials to your home free of charge, right? It's a quality tutorial each and every month. No. Pudha, now I am posting a WhatsApp community group to your chat. Make sure to join with the WhatsApp community. In that community, we will update each and every details about our classes. Our August duty is already, it's ready to send you. Each and every month you will receive a tutorial like this to your home, right? There is a special tunes there now. Now I'm posting a WhatsApp community group to your chat. Make sure to join with the WhatsApp community. We will update each and every details there and also the marking schemes of these papers as well. Find the median of the following frequency distribution. You need to find the median. Median. Putha. Here you can see these all the datas are ungrouped datas. අපි මේවට කියන අසමුහිත දත්ත කියලා. Putha, when we have to find the median, we have to definitely write the ungrouped datas in ascending order. Ascending order. 10, 11, 10, 11, 15, 18, 10, 10, 11, 15, 18, 16 in 16, 18, 19, 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. Ascending order, I have written all the yarn group data. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What is the median? Hurry. N plus 1 over 2 data. What do you mean by n? Number of data, 7 plus 1 over 2 data. 7 plus 1, 8, 8 over 2, 4, right? Fourth data. What is the fourth data here? 1, 2, 3, 4, this one. So this is the median. Pudha, we shall move to the next question. Pudha, if you have any problem, raise your hand. Raise your hand, then I can turn on the mic. Huh? Raise your hand if you have any problems now. Then I will turn on your mic. Prasad, do you have any problems? Now I'm going to turn on your mic. Huh? Prasad Rangana. Prasad Rangana, what's Prasad Rangana? Usman. Yes, Usman. Raise your hand if you have any problems. Huh? Okay. According to the information given in the figure, find the value of x. So let's see. You have to find the value of x. Okay. Let's see. Putha, we already know exterior angle of a triangle is equal to sum of two interior opposite angles. Ne? Then here, if I know this angle, I shall take this angle as A. So what is this? My total angle is A plus 70. Putha, me balana me lines deka parallel neda. Me lines deka parallel. This is a transverse line. Either may angle lekai, they are allied angles. Sum of the allied angles, pair of allied angles, sum of the allied angles of two parallel lines which is constructed by the transverse line is equal to 180. So A plus 70 plus 50 should be equal to 180. What is the reason? Allied angles of two parallel lines. Write down. Right, remove the brackets. Remove the brackets. A plus 120 is equal to 180. So I can switch the side of 120. I got it here. It becomes minus 120. So A is 60 degrees. Sorry. Then Bude, me balana me triangle lege. Then me triangle lege exterior angle lekak next kiyanne. Exterior angle is equal to sum of the two interior opposite angles. X should be equal to A plus 42. So A is 80. The 60, right? This is 42. So the answer is 102 degrees. Answer is 102 degrees. So write down the reason here. Exterior angle of a triangle is equal to sum of interior opposite angles. Or if you have any problems, raise your hand up. Then I will turn on my mic. All right. Shall we go for the next question? Right. There is an inequality problem. Pute, Let me remind you about the laws of inequality. In an inequality, if I add the same value for both the sides, inequality sign doesn't change. And for example, then we already know 3 is greater than 2. No? If I add 1 both the sides, that here it is 3, here it is 4. No? Still 4 is greater than 3. All right. You can understand, right? You can understand, right? No. 1 is great. 4 is greater than 1. If I add 1 to both the sides, here 2, here 5, no? The 5 is still greater than 2. If you add the same value for both sides of the inequality sign doesn't change. And for example, like, 5 is greater than 3. If I subtract the same numbers from both the sides, still 3 is greater than 1. Inequality sign doesn't change. All right. If you multiply both the sides by the same number, same positive number, 16 is greater than 4. Inequality sign doesn't change. All right. Let's see another example. And 12 is greater than 3. If you divide both the sides by the same positive number, inequality sign doesn't change. But if you multiply the same, if you then 1 is greater than 4 is greater than 1. If I multiply both the sides by a negative number, here -1, here -4. -1 is greater than -4. So if you multiply both the sides of the inequality by a negative number, sign changes. Divide කරාමත් එහෙමයි. දැන් ඔන්න බලන්න මෙහෙම. හරි. If I divide both the sides by -3, දැන් මේක plus ඉන්නේ මෙතන plus ඉන්නේ මෙතන plus over minus -3 over 1 plus over minus 12 over 3 4. -1 is greater than -4. පුතා in inequalities, if you multiply or divide both the sides by a negative number වුණොත් විතරයි inequality sign එක change වෙන්නේ. So you can understand, right? So here x minus 2 is smaller or equal than 4. හරි. ඔන්න බලන්න පුතා. I add 2 to both the sides. Inequality sign doesn't change. X is smaller, equal or smaller than 6. Then x is equal or smaller than the 6. Right? So if x is an integer, the x maximum value is 6. X maximum value is 6. Higher to saman ho kuda, I think. Higher to saman ho tamai x highest value. Then x can integer එකක් කියලා කියනවා නම් integral solutions වෙන්නේ. ඒතර 6 5 4. ඒතර මෙතන තියෙන maximum value එක 6. හරි. ඒ integers කියනවා දන්නෙත් නෑ සමහර කට්ටිය. Integers කියන්නේ පුතා all the negative whole numbers 0 and all the positive whole numbers. ඔය තමයි integers කියන්නේ. 0 කියන එකත් integer එකක්. Okay, right. We shall go to the 17th question. They're asking number of terms of the part A union B. A union B කියන්නේ පුතා නේද? මේ ප්‍රදේශයේ 1 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Answer is 7. All right. Answer should be 7. So you can understand. Then A union B. What is the set of A union B? 1 3 7 4 6 5 8. So how many elements here? 7. Minul, turn on the mic for Minul. Yes, Minul, do you have any problems?
Sir, A dash උනොත් එහෙම මොකද වෙන්නේ? A dash union B තිබ්බොත්.
දැන් A dash union B තිබුණොත් එහෙම A මෙහෙමයි පුතේ. බලන්න. දැන් මේ මුළු යුනිවර්සල් සෙට් එකම හැදෙන්නේ මෙන්න මේ ඉඩම් කෑලි හතරෙන් නේද? Can you understand? Minul, මේ total area එක හැදෙන්නේ මේ ඉඩමෙනුයි මේ අපි නිකන් ඉඩමක් කියලා හිතුවොත් පැහැදිලිද ඔයාලට මම කියන දේ?
ඔව් සර්.
හරි. A dash කියන්නේ මේ දැන් මෙයා A නම් මෙයා B නම් A dash කියන්නේ පුතා මේ ඉඩම් කෑලි දෙක ඇරුණාම ඉතිරි ඉඩම් කෑලි දෙක. මේ දෙන්න තමයි A dash කියන්නේ. හරිද? A dash union B. ඒ කියන්නේ A dash කියන ප්‍රදේශයයි B දැන් මේ තියෙන A dash නේ කියලා ඔය මැරෙන්නේ ඉතිරි සියල්ල. හරිද? පුතේ
ඔව් සර්.
A dash union B. ඒ කියන්නේ A dash කියන ප්‍රදේශයත් අඳුරු කරන්න ඕන B මේ union B. A dash කියන ප්‍රදේශයත් අඳුරු වෙන්න ඕන B කියන ප්‍රදේශයත් සම්පූර්ණයෙන්ම අඳුරු වෙන්න ඕන. තේරුණාද? union නේ intersection උත් නෙමෙයි.
ඔව් සර්.
එතකොට පුතා මේ කෑලි තුන ඇරෙන්න ඉතිරි ඔක්කොම ටිකනේ 1 2 3 4 5 6 හරිද?
හරි සර්. thank you.
clearද?
ඔව් සර්.
index form පුතා then you already know 3 to the power 2 is equal to 9 නේ. මේ ලියලා තියෙන්නේ index form එකේ. එන්න මෙයාට කියන අපි පුතා base කියලා. මෙයාට කියන පුතා අපි index කියලා. මෙයාට කියන අපි value කියලා. Right? When you convert the index form to the logarithm form, then log, what is base should be here? What is the base? Base here. Value should be here equal to index. Logarithm of 9 to the base 3 is 2. That means, what is the power of 3? What is the index of the power 3 for the 9? 2. Okay, then මෙයා බවට පත් කරගමු. 3 to the power 2 is equal 9. එහෙනම් මෙතන 2 to the power 6 is equal 64. මෙන්න index form එකේ මෙයාව ලියුවා. In a class with 36 students, 5 over 9 of the total number of students are girls. Find the number of girls in the class. Put 5 over 9 of total number of students are again students la 9ක් හිටියොත් 5ක් girls ලා. එහෙනම් students ලා 36ක් හිටියොත් කීයක් girls ලා? 9 9 එකයි 36 9 4යි. 0.5 20. Easy question. Meanwhile, I am doing the class. If you have any problems, raise your hand. Then I turn on your mic, okay? Find the area of the sector. How to find the area of the sector, Buddha? Sorry. Angle of the sector over 360 into, if it is area 5r square. The theta 360 not 5r square. How much for theta? So 45 over 360 into 2 5 r square. How many 45s for 360? 8. 7s 4 7 1 7s 4 40 into. Maybe 2 into 2 4 ni. How many 4s? 4 8 2. Eleven into 40. 154 centimeters square. Alright. Understand then? And 1 over 8 into 5r square. පුතේ මේ අර මෙතන දෙකක් දාලා වැරදි. $77 centimeters square. Raise your hand if you have any problems. Then I will turn on your mic. Okay, we shall go to the 21st question, right? Right. Wait. Put the weight. Okay. In the given figure, this is 142 and AC equal BC. Find the magnitude of ABC. ABC magnitude I shall take that as X. So as this is equal to this angle should be X, because if two sides of the triangles are equal, corresponding angles of those angles are equal. Mauda. Puda. And balanna. May triangle may this is an exterior angle. Exterior angle equal to sum of the interior opposite angles. X plus 90 should be equal to 142. Why? Exterior angle of a triangle is equal to sum of opposite interior angles. Take 92 here. So X is equal to 52. So I can say ABC is equal to 52. ABC is equal to 52 degrees. Turn on the chat. Put do you have any problems? Raise your hand if you have any problems. Put yes to the chat if you can understand. Put yes to the chat if you can understand properly everything here. Of it. Next one. Let's go to the 22nd question. It took 48 minutes to fill a tank of capacity 2,400 liters using a pipe. Find the rate which the water flows through the pipe. So you can understand, there is a tank, 2,400 liters. Okay, 48 minutes gone. So you can understand, in 48 minutes, it fills 2,400 liters. So in 1 minute, and 2,400 over 48. So it's 50, right? So in 1 minute, 50 liters. Now what is the rate? 50 liters per minute. 50 liters per minute. Third question. In this figure, PQR is a parallelogram. What it says, PQRS is a parallelogram. QPS, this is Q. QPS is bisected. QPS angle has been bisected. So you can understand, if this angle is X, this angle is also X, because PX is the bisector. PQR is 70. Find the value of PXS. PXS. You have to find the value. Bude. Features of parallelogram. You already know the opposite angles are equal. If this is 70, this is 70. Bude, you can find the value of X. X1. These two lines are parallel. කියලා හිතුවොත් මෙයා transverse line එකක් නේද? Transverse line එකක්. එතකොට මේ angle එක, this angle and this angle allied angles. So 2x plus 70 should be equal to 180. Why? Because they are allied angles formed by which two parallel lines? PS. PS parallel to QR. So I take 70 to this side of the equation, it becomes minus 70. So 2x is equal to 110. So if I want to make x as a subject, I have to divide this. So x is equal to 55 degrees. So now I can take the sum of the interior angles of the triangle PSX. One angle is x, one angle is 70. I need to find the other angle PXS, right? PXS should be equal to 180. X is 55, right? 55 plus 70 plus PXS is equal to 180. Rahim, turn on the mic of the Rahim. Yes, Rahim. Rahim Puta, tell me what is the problem?
Hello, sir.
Yes, Pute, tell me what is the problem?
Sir, in the 22nd question, how
Okay.
did you take 50 degrees?
I put in 48 minutes, 2,400 liters neither.
Oh,
And in 1 minute, it should be 2,400 over 48 neither.
yes, sir.
Then divide 2,400 by 48, then 25 dekai, 25 dekai, 100 divided by 215.
Sir.
Okay.
Okay.
Or else you can divide as you like. 2,400 divide by 48, no? Sorry. How many 48s? Then onnang වාට එකපාර එන්නේ නැත්නම් 4ෙන් බෙදනවා කියලා හිතලා වුණා මේ. දැන් 24ෙන් බෙදනවා 100. 24ෙන් බෙදනවා 2යි. හරිනේ? පුතේ හරිද? රහීම්.
Yes, sir.
හරි නේද?
Hurry.
Right. Right, we shall go to the 24th question. Right. Make sure to join with the WhatsApp community or new student. We shall go to the next question. Putha, represent in a sketch diagram the locus of a point which is moving 70 centimeters away from a fixed point A. Putha, in locus, I taught you, there are only 4 loci, Putha. හතරයි තියෙන්නේ. පත ආකාර හතරයි තියෙන්නේ. හරි. Locus of a point which is equidistant to a fixed point is is a circle, which is that distance is the radius and that fixed point is the center. If you want to find the locus of a point which is equidistant to two fixed points, perpendicular bisector of the line joining the two fixed points. All right. If you have to find the locus of a point which is equidistant to a straight line, a distance x distance parallel lines. What is the locus of a point for the arms of an angle? Two arms of an angle. The arms a angle angle bisector. Then make sketch a diagram. Then the point. Take your compass. Take your compass. Take your ruler. Load 77 centimeters. Load 7 centimeters. Load 7 centimeters. Load 7 centimeters and put the needle on the A and draw a circle. So this is the locus of a point which is always 7 centimeters away from the fixed point. Right? Can understand. Let's go to the 25th question. According to the information given in the figure, Puta, raise your hand. Yash Vaidyaratna. Turn on the mic for Yash Vaidyaratna. Yash, tell me what's the problem.
Sir, 23rd question again.
Okay.
QPX 35 නෙමෙයිද? ඒක හින්දා QXS 35 කියලා ගන්න බැරිද?
මොකද පුතේ?
QPS 70 කියනවා. එතකොට PX bisect කරනවලු QPS.
QPS
එතකොට
අපිට 70 කියන්නේ පුතේ PQR.
Okay sir, okay.
තේරුණා? හරිනේ. අර properties of the parallelograms ඒවා ඔක්කොම හරිද පුතේ?
Okay sir.
ඒවා දන්නවද මං කියන්නේ මං වනල් තියෙනවා මම වර මතක්. හරි. Opposite angles are equal, opposite sides are equal, diagonals bisect the area of the parallelogram and diagonals bisect each other. නේ? හරිනේ?
Yes. Yes.
හරිනේ? Okay. Let's go to the 25th question. ABD, you have to find the value of ABD. Exterior angle is equal to sum of interior opposite angles. ABD is equal to 70 plus 40. Just give the reason. What is the reason? Exterior angle of a triangle is equal to sum of interior opposite angles of a triangle. So it is 110. Right. Turn on the chat. Put yes to the chat if you can understand all the questions, and if you have any problems, you can raise your hand and you can ask me any clarification that you want, brother. Anything you want. Fatima, turn on the mic for Fatima. Yes, Fatima, tell me what's the problem.
Can you teach me again the laws of the inequalities?
Off the shot. Laws of inequalities. Buddha. And you already know 3 is greater than 2 neither.
Yes.
Buddha, I had same number for the both the sides of the 2 tie 3 tie එකක් add කරනවා. දැන් here it is 3, here it is 4 නේ. You know 4 is greater than 3 නේද?
Yeah.
First law. If you add the same value for the both the sides of the inequality sign doesn't change. Okay?
Okay.
Law number 2. If you subtract the same number from the both the sides, here 1, here 2, still 2 is greater than 1. Inequality sign doesn't change. If you subtract the same value from the both the sides of the inequality sign doesn't change. හරිද? If you multiply both the sides by the same positive number, here 6, sorry, you are multiplying both the sides by positive 2. Here 4, here 6. Still this 6 is greater than 2. Inequality sign doesn't change. හරිද?
Yeah.
And 12 is greater than 4 නේ?
Yes.
If you divide both the sides of the inequality by a positive number, here 1, here 3, is still 3 greater than 1. Inequality sign doesn't change.
Yeah.
But if you multiply both the sides of the inequality by a negative number, here -8, here -24, which is the greater value? -8 the -24? Can put it? The number line එකේ
-8.
yeah, you can understand this is greater. Inequality sign does change, right?
Yeah.
Can you understand? If you divide both the sides of the inequality by a negative number, then here plus over minus ඒවා දන්නවනේ sign conversion.
Yeah.
4 over 4 1 minus over minus 12 over 4 3. කවුද greater මේ දෙන්නගේ?
-1.
Inequality sign does change. එහෙනම් inequality sign does change when you multiply both the sides by a negative number or when you divide both the sides by the negative number. හරිද?
Okay, thank you.
Do you have any problems?
No.
Are you a new student?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Was it clear about our class details?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So any students? Turn on the chat. Put how was our day today? Right? How was and I will give the full marking scheme of the paper for you as well. Huh? So all the students tell me, did you learn new things today? And okay. All right. So today I'm going to wind up the session from here. Make sure to join with the community. So we will send all the marking schemes for you as well. And also the past papers for the term test and also the marking schemes are there as well. Make sure to join with that. We will send all the details there. Okay, but then see you in the class.